Hey Eddie, I just entered us into a film contest where we gotta show the moon, which I did for the opening title card, and display a science theory.
Cool, Boris, but what's a science theory?
Yeah, I don't know what a science theory is.
Did somebody say science theory?
Who are you, and do you know what a science theory is?
My name is Doug, and I don't know what a science theory is, but I know something that will.
Okay, it says here a science theory is sustained explanation of some aspect of the natural world based on a body of facts that have been repeatedly confirmed through observation and experiment. Such fact-supported theories are not guesses, but reliable accounts of the real world.
Oh, so like how the Earth is round like a ball, or how
Heliocentrism.
states that the Earth revolves around the sun and not the other way around.
Who are you?
Hi, my name is Henry, and the Earth is flat, and the sun revolves around the Earth.
Well, there's only one way to prove any of this. To the moon! Alright, so here we are out on the moon, and if we look out somewhere out here on this green screen, out into space, we will be able to clearly see the Earth and tell that it's round. And if we look somewhere else out here onto the green screen, out into space, we will be able to see the moon is revolving around the sun. And wait, what's that? Oh no, it's a black hole. I guess this is the end. Bye.
I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
The now famous quote was spoken by the first man ever on the moon, Neil Armstrong. This was broadcast live as he took his inaugural steps onto the lunar surface, once part of the Earth until being hit off by a giant planet-sized body. Along with him were Buzz Aldrin, who stayed in the lunar module at first, and Michael Collins, who remained in orbit around the moon as they were on the surface. On Earth, people all across the United States gathered around TVs to see the launch of the Saturn V rocket and Neil Armstrong walk across the moon. One such person was Russ Bensley, the executive producer of the Evening News with Walter Cronkite, among multiple other CBS programs, who is here with us today to discuss his memory of the historic Apollo 11.
This is the New York Times, which was published the morning after the moon landing. And I've held on to it all these years, thinking I might get rich someday, but I haven't. We were set up in our own building. We had constructed a 2-story building, which included a studio, a control room, and desks for various people doing various things.
Even though he did not cover the Apollo 11 mission, Russ did cover the last 2 Apollo missions, and he covered the people of Chicago's reactions to JFK's assassination 6 years prior.
Most of those who have talked to us here share the universal feeling of shock. Some have a feeling of anger. We thought we'd let you hear how they feel.
After the moon landing, however, people felt much different.
I think a huge sigh of relief. And I imagine that I wasn't at the Cape at the time, but I imagine there was a good deal of cheering at the time also. Any one of hundreds of possible failures could have ruined the mission. But as it turned out, everything worked out just fine.
Today on Failed Rappers, we will be visiting Florida's Plot Twist, a moga with brilliant works from many different styles of music around the world. We will be exploring his journey and struggles in his day-to-day life and taking a deeper look into his new album, Cross Cultural.
Oh shit, is this today? What's up? My name is Bradley, I'm 23, but you guys know me as Plot Twist. So we're actually working on some pretty cool stuff here. This is my new cross-cultural album, where I steal things from other cultures and put it in my rap. So this is sort of the country section. And then...
We asked Plot Twist to show us some of his daily routine, and the results were, let's just say, odd.
Okay, we got it. So basically just pwning noobs in Fortnite and grinding. Basically, ladies sort of enjoy the bod, so I gotta keep it in shape. Yeah, so like it might not seem like it, but like I'm pretty smart. Like I took the ACT and the SAT multiple times. Haven't seen my scores yet because I lost my college board password. Yeah, one of my hypotheses revolves around Newton's theory, which is that the moon's brighter than the sun. That's his theory, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so like basically in the moonlight, my flow becomes beyond sick. Bars like on Michael Jackson, because he went to prison for that one time because he used a child molester.
Plot Twist hasn't always had the easiest road. Difficult family relationships put his rap career out of strain.
You know,
Hey Bradley, I made you your favorite macaroni and cheese.
Mom, get out. I'm doing an interview right now. You're ruining it. And, like, get me a Mountain Dew while you're at it. So my mom's always on my ass about getting a job or something, but like, I'm not really on that wavelength. I'm sort of an artist, you know?
We decided to follow Bradley as he went on the job interview process. Here's how it went. He asked us to play one of his newest songs as we filmed it.
Immigrant, imminent, different, belligerent, discriminator, refrigerant, little run, vanilla grunt.
Let's just say, he failed every single one of the interviews.
Hey, what song is that? It's really good.
With it being the summer and the days are winding down, why not end the evening with a delicious treat? Not only is science a main factor in this film, but the environment is what sets the tone. Throughout this production, materials my cast and I used was fire, wooden sticks, marshmallows, graham crackers, and chocolate candies. For one of the chocolate candies, one of my cast members decided to cut one of the chocolate candies in half for there to be an equal amount of sweets. One of the first scientific materials was the campfire. The campfire was one of the main and most important components throughout this entire film. With this film revolved around science, one of the most common situations in science is trial and error, and I ended up having a minor bump in the road, which caused my cast and I to do the entire procedure again. But even though I messed up a little bit, I still kind of had a little bit of fun. We once again did the same procedure for making the s'mores. Final science-related part of a s'more is the creation of the treat itself. The heat and the marshmallow burning causes a chemical change. The second and final procedure we did was a success, and we all had a lot of fun. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Emma, save half for me. I'm coming out right after this call. It's a quick work call. Thanks.
Coco, down, down. No. No. Coco, no.
Emma, can you come out here?
What?
What did I tell you?
What are you talking about?
Where's half my pizza?
I left you half, Dad.
Clearly you didn't.
Dad, I'm telling you it wasn't me.
It's like the scientific theory of heliocentrism. Everything revolves around the sun. You think you're the sun, you can do whatever you want, when you want. Go to your room.
Dad, look. If I'm the sun, Coco's the moon. The forgotten but vital piece of the puzzle. No one really thinks about the moon being part of the solar system, but we really couldn't live without it.